Hi everyone! It's Mrs. Holbrook and it's my favorite time of day to work on reading and spelling with you during Foundations. So make sure you're in a spot where you can hear me and see me and you're ready to learn. Today, you are going to need your dry erase board and your Velcro board when we get to it. Okay, so have those nearby. All right, let's start our warm up. Repeat after me. A, apple, A. D, D. E, ed, E. I, itch, I. Oh, octopus, ah. U, up, V, v. W, H, w. A, L, L, ball, all. Nice. And now let's do some trick words. See if you can say it before I do. One, was, said. You, your. I. They. And there's that noisy TH in that one. They. Of. The. As, has. And. We, he, she, be, me. One more. Or, for. Great job, everybody. Are you ready to learn something new? Oh, good. I'm ready to tell you. I love new things. So here's what I want you to do. Can you make the sound mmm? Go ahead. Yeah, like the letter M. Make the sound mmm. And I want you to take your fingers and pinch your nose. If you pinch your nose, you can't make the sound. Your nose blocks it. Now let's try with N. Mm, mm. Both of these sounds come out of your nose. They're called nasal sounds. Nasal has to do with your nose passages. So because of this, sometimes the M and the N, since they're nasally sounds, nose, they can change the way a vowel sounds, especially our friend A. So I want to show you something. We have two new glued sounds because when A comes before M and N, it changes the short A sound to a nasal sound. The A is still considered short though, but it sounds a little bit different. So let me show you these cards. We have AM, ham, am. Try that. AM, ham, am. And how about this one? Here's our AN. It sounds like fan. Repeat after me. AN, fan, an. Okay. Let's try some words. Check it out. So if I make the word right here, let's tap it. B-at, bat. The A still sounds like a. What if I change the T to a CK? What does it sound like now? B-ack, back. Read it with me. Good. Now, what if I put an N here? Bam. That's not really how we say it. We say bam. So the M kind of changes the sound of that A. So that's why we're not going to use A and M. We are going to use our new green card with the AM together. Now listen and watch how I tap it. B-am. Okay, and I have them glued together because they're glued. B, oops, am, bam. Let's look at a few more. I'm gonna add my am down here with my other glued sound, ALL. Okay, try to read this word to me. Tap it out and tell me, what does it say? At, pat. Good, what if we change it to an L? Tap it now. Excuse me. Always sneeze into your elbow. P-a-l, pal. Okay, now what if I want to have a word that ends with an N? P-a-n, patin. Again, it sounds a little different. We want it to say pan. So we're going to use our glued card, the A and the N together. Okay, let me add my AN to my board right here. And what I want you to do right now is take out your student notebook. It might be this color, it might be a different color, it doesn't matter. In the beginning, you have all the sounds. The other day, we found ALL and we colored the ball to help us with that. Now, I want you to color your fan and your ham and say those sounds as you color it. So I'm going to color my fan blue, and I'm saying A-N, fan, an. A-N, fan, an. An, A-N, fan, an. And we don't have to spend a lot of time coloring, just quickly like that. And then for the ham, I think I would do brown and maybe pink, and I would do the same thing. So only take a minute or two to color in those glued sounds. Pause the screen here so that you can do those. And when you finish, we are going to add a few words as well. So pause until you're done. Okay, if you're back, that's great. I want to show you how we would mark these words. So a word that would start with am would be, let's think of some rhyming words. Ham, bam, ma'am, Sam, jam. Good. All of those words rhyme and they have am. So watch, I'm going to do the word Sam and it's someone's name, so I'll do an uppercase. Okay, if that's my word Sam, what we do to mark it is we box it in, just like we did with ALL. We box in glued sounds. And I'm going to do one more word with the AN glued sound. What does this word say? An, ran. Good. And we would box in the AN because that's a glued sound too. Okay, and we're going to add ran to our student notebooks in the vocabulary section. And we need a word, a sentence to go with the word ran. Maybe I ran to school. I ran to school. Okay, so right now you need to go to your student notebook and find all the parts that say vocabulary. Remember these parts? You need to find the letter R and enter the word ran. You'll write ran, you'll put a box around it, and then you'll write our sentence. I ran to school. Pause here until you finish putting that in your notebook. Okay, great job, everybody. You can go ahead now and take out your Velcro board. And I want you to find inside your little baggie, you should have the AM and the AN. Find it and add it to your board right next to ALL, just like I did. we are going to practice building some words that have am or an. Okay, let's start by finding the sounds. Repeat after me. Am. What says am? You can just point. What are the letters? A-M. Good. Now repeat after me. An. What says an? What are the letters' names? A-N. Very good. Okay, let's go ahead now and try to build some. Repeat after me. Ban. I'm going to ban wearing flip-flops. Ban. Tap it out with me. B-an. Now let's build it. B. An. We know that's A-N. So we always want to try to spell it out loud before we build it. B-A-N. Check yours to mine. Ban. Okay, let's spell it away. B-A-N. Try this one. Jam. Say jam and tap it with me. J-am. Let's spell it. J. What letter is that? Am. What letters? Okay, build it on the bottom part of your Velcro board. Okay, show it to me. Or don't show it to me. If you pick up your board, it'll fall. Check yours to mine. J-am. Jam. And let's spell it away. J-A-M. Good, try this one. Van. Tap it. V-an. Spell it. V. Build it. Okay, check yours to mine. And let's spell it away. V-A-N. Try this one. Repeat after me. Fall. Tap it. All. Spell it. Build it. Check it with mine. And spell it away. F-A-L-L. Okay, go ahead and put that away. And take out your whiteboard and marker. We are going to practice a few sounds and words. Let's start by numbering down our whiteboards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, repeat after me for number 1. All. Write the letters that do the sound all. Number 2, am. Write the letters that do am. Number 3, an. Write the letters that do the glued sound and. An. Check them to me. A-L-L, A-M, A-N. All, am, an. Okay, let's erase these 3 and let's do 3 words. Number 1, fan. Tap it, and spell it, write it. Box the glued sound. And check it to mine. F-A-N, and A-N is boxed in, it's the glued sound. Great, let's do number 2. Repeat after me. Wall. Write wall after you tap it and spell it, and box in the glued sound. Check it to mine. Great. And number 3. Ram. Tap it, am. Spell it and write it. Ram. Box in the glued sound. And check it to mine. Let's read our words. Fan, wall, ram. Erase, and we're done for today.